Alright guys, welcome back. Tomorrow we are getting the information about the end of the month banner. And now I usually would speedrun this part of the video and just tell you like what did we get last year. But I want to talk to you all a little bit about these banners and stuff, what we have gotten last year compared to what we had so far during this year, right? Now last year we had the traditional Valentine's Day banner, you know, like, I mean, I guess you can call it Valentine's Day, right? With the Manor summons, right? Yumichika and stuff and Orihime, blah blah blah. I think this was pretty much like kind of on the same level as this year one, depending on what kind of, you know, characters you like, you know, like that's kind of was the same. Premium mid-month, kind of the same stuff, right? On the other hand though, February end of the month, I think it was much hyper than what we have gotten right now, you know, with the Sangdo and the Toshiro. I think this Ichigo banner with Tensai and Ishin was giga hype. It was absolutely insane. And these units definitely made you to summon, right? They got your orbs 100% right there. Now, if you're moving forward a little bit with last year and stuff, you have seen like they did kind of like the same juice here as well. Just like what we have got right now, premium mid-month. Last year it was Tesla, Mirama, Ilford. Right now it was like Wonderwise, Halibel, stuff like that. You get the point, right? But the end of the month, again, was kind of something that is kind of nice, you know, kind of like made people to summon if they were like fans of Gin. Now I could say like, okay, this banner is almost equivalent with the 1000-year Toshiro banner that we have gotten, right? Because Mayuri wasn't really that well done. It's kind of like the Toshiro situation, you know, like Toshiro was an attacker right now and stuff. So it kind of, you know, it's kind of the same. Maybe the Sangdo was a little bit more hype, right? But it's still like a 2-unit banner, you get the point, and yeah, that's mainly about it though. But you see the back-to-back situations, what they have been doing like last year as well. Burn the Witch right afterwards, you know, next month. So it essentially was like 3 hype banners, somewhat hype. I mean, the Gin was somewhat hype, you know, 3 somewhat hype banners back-to-back, right? Back-to-back-to-back. And now this year, again, if we want to look at it and stuff, you can see it here as well. Hopefully I'm not scrolling too far. I did, it is what it is, but you see the point here as well. Premium mid-month, right? Afterwards, following up with the Valentine's Day. Somewhat like an okay banner, just like last year with the Mono, right? So this is kind of on the same level. Premium mid-month, just like last year. And we have gotten the Toshiro and Sangdo banner, which you could say, okay, it's a little bit like more hype or whatever than the Gin banner. You know, because this is like 1000-year Blood War and that one was like Spirits. But yeah, man, I definitely think that after getting a 2-unit end of the month last month, following up with currently a premium mid-month, it's not on BBS Simulator, but it's perfectly fine. You know, we all know that currently the mid-month is ongoing and it's Halibel and Wonderwise and stuff like that. I definitely think that we are getting something giga hype for the end of the month. Why? Because so far, if I have to keep it a buck 50 with y'all, I don't think these banners were like, okay, it's a must summon, right? I don't think so. And what does Caleb want here and there? You know, not always, but here and there, they want you to summon, bro. They want you to go down to 0, they want you to go crazy and stuff, and you can see it like in every type of gacha game as well, you know. I don't think these banners were like, okay, like if you don't summon, you know, like you messed up or whatever, right? This was like 2 units, so like, and this guy was speed, so it is what it is, right? You get the point, man. Premium mid-month, right? Guild Quest units. Again, Valentine's Day, kinda nice. I mean, it definitely had some value in there. It was a nice banner. I'm not like gonna downplay it or whatever, but you kinda get it. What am I trying to say here? I'm not trying to say like, okay, so far the banner's been bad during this year. I'm not trying to say that, but I just want to tell you that I think we are getting something turbo giga hype for the end of the month. Now, of course, just like every single time, these are the chances that I think will happen regarding the end of the month. I think we have the highest chance for a 1000-year Blood War banner, mainly because, okay, I know it will be like a back-to-back thingy because we got it like last month, but remember, it was only 2 units, so maybe they did that, you know, in like order to just like hype you up a little bit, you know, for what is coming out. Also, I don't really think we are getting a seasonal banner, maybe, hopefully not. I mean, I think seasonal is nice and all, but maybe it's not something that we need right now. Honestly, if I have to say what I think will happen tomorrow, regardless of like what we're having like as chances or whatever, I think we're getting a hype premium banner. Maybe it wouldn't be the best thing for everyone, but something really hype, something like a new Ichigo, you know, maybe like a version of Ichigo that haven't been reworked so far, maybe a new Vastulorde, maybe a Visored Ichigo, Donga Ichigo, something like that, full bring Ichigo, you get the point. And I know we just got an Ichigo for the end of the year, but again, we have seen Ichigo getting multiple versions back to back in the game. They don't really care if last month it was another Ichigo, they just gonna make like 5 more, right? So like it is what it is. That's what I think, at least, that we're getting a hype premium banner, but I definitely see more chances for 1000 Year Blood War to happen tomorrow. Now again, all of these are just illustrations. I'm not sure what we're getting, right? I don't know. If it's 1000 Year, we could like go on like the casual route of getting a Soifun and the BG9 and maybe someone else next to them. Or it could be like maybe they jumping ahead, right? Maybe they jumping ahead and do like Kensei and Rose and whatever, you get the point, right? Maybe they could even do Renji or Rukia. Like, it definitely can happen. I'm not really sure if they're gonna follow like the anime route, you know, episode by episode and make units that way, or they just gonna jump ahead. You know, like, you never know, right? You never know. Until we see it happening like multiple times back to back, we're not gonna know. Seasonal. If it's a seasonal, maybe Parasol because it's spring, right? And Parasol kind of just fits the theme. Also, it could be something else like Kakao Society or Y Day. Even though Y Day passed already, you know, it happened already. It can happen. Still, you know, we have seen Y Day getting banners even in August before, right? But it's not even the time for Y Day. If it's a premium banner, I don't think they're gonna make like something skippable or whatever. They did it last year with the Nelial banner, you know, with the Noitora Nelial and the Zayel Aporo, but that was mainly just because we have gotten so many hype banners before that, right? Which is not really the case right now, if you know what I mean. So I think if you're getting premium, it's gonna be really hype. It's gonna be something that people like a lot. Maybe even a Visored Ichigo, guys. You know, like, I know. We've been saying it for 9 years. I know. It is what it is. You know, I'm still hoping, guys. I'm still hoping. You know, and if Visored Ichigo ever happens, I'm truly hoping for a Pantera Grimjo. No joke, like, it is what it is. I think it's so cool, man. Like, those two units were so cool in the series, bro, when they were fighting together, like, and it's so iconic as well. Ichigo having the mask and stuff, it's so iconic. You know, so like, if they ever want to do it, hopefully they will. And yeah, man, hopefully whatever we're getting, it's gonna be hype, right? Whatever we're getting. Doesn't matter what we're getting, just be hype. And that's kinda it though. Let me know what you're thinking, you know, in the comment section. I've seen a lot of people saying BG9 Soifun. I made a community post as well before. People said like, okay, it's 1000 Year, you know, stuff like that, like blah blah blah, you get the point. These units, that unit. So definitely leave a comment. Gonna read it. Hopefully we can figure it out by tomorrow, right? And you know the vibes, man. Wherever you are, have a great day / night. See you guys tomorrow morning when we're streaming the news. Take care and bye bye.